It was the 1st of May. Yeah, just some time back. This woman saw my work and definitely she liked my work amongst all other applicants who had applied, and that's why probably she messaged me through Instagram as well as email asking me to schedule a call. And that day, it was the 1st of May, 3 p.m. in the afternoon, she called me and I was on board. I got my first job. Hey, welcome back. In this video I'm going to tell you how I got my first ever job just some weeks ago at the age of 17. Well, you can also call it a freelance gig, but since it is like a consistent gig which I have to do every single week, so I'll just call it a job. That's okay. If you're new to this channel, go down and subscribe right now. I promise you won't regret it. Every week I bring out a video related to money, e-commerce, investing, crypto and stuff like that. I promise you won't regret it. So without wasting any more time, let's dive in. I'm going to tell you about this first job of mine to the utmost accuracy and with all the details I can, from how I got it to where I got it to how much I'll get paid, everything. So the job I got was actually of video editing. I had to edit YouTube videos of an influencer who was starting to post on YouTube. Initially, she had been an influencer only on Instagram. So she was pretty new to this YouTube space and she needed a YouTube video editor. And let me clearly tell this to you at the beginning. If you're watching this video and the quality of this video and the editing is not that up to the mark, then I'm really sorry. Probably I was busy editing videos for her all week, which is why I don't really get much time to edit my own videos. So I'm really sorry. Now, if you have been following me for a while, then you'll know that I am all about that life, about entrepreneurship, freedom, and not having a boss on top of my head who will control my everything. So yeah, this is a valid question of why I took up a job. It's a lot of green over here. Yeah. Honestly speaking, I was really excited for this job. Not because I wanted to take up a job and neither did I like video editing. The real reason is that I am just a 17-year-old guy who is still in high school. In the final year, I'm in India in the 12th grade. I'm in class 12. So my final exams are still here. And trust me, I don't care about final exams. I don't care about the school. I don't care about how much marks I get. But I really do care if I pass or not. I really don't want to spend another year in school. So that is why I'm giving some importance to my final exams. I really want to pass. I don't want to repeat one more year in school. I haven't studied anything all year. Throughout 2020, all I was doing was creating Instagram theme pages, growing my YouTube, freelancing, and so many more things. I did so many things except studying. And on top of that, due to the coronavirus pandemic, my exams have been postponed indefinitely. I don't even know if my exams are going to happen. In normal years, the final exams would have been completed by the end of March anyhow, no matter what. But yeah, getting back to the main thing, the job. It was around the time of February. I had stopped all my earning sources, starting from YouTube to Instagram. I had stopped creating content. I had stopped my freelancing gigs, and this was solely to focus on my exams. But back then I knew when the exams were going to happen. It was going to happen in March, so it was normal as every year. But after that, the second wave of COVID-19 hit. And that's why I couldn't resume any of my income sources. I was basically off work completely. But yeah, I was still learning never stops. But this time I was getting real bored. I didn't know what to do. I knew absolutely nothing. I was super bored. I was studying all day my school stuff, which I hated. I hated my school syllabus just like anything. So that is basically the whole story why I took up this job. It was just a mode of time pass and also a little money. I do like the job. I don't have any problem with it, apart from the fact that I don't like video editing as a whole. Just like that, I don't know why video editing has made me some money in the past and is still making me. But when I'll be consistently earning a significant amount of money, I will outsource every video editing stuff that has to do with my content. Video editing is something I just don't like. Now coming to how I look at the future of this job. A very simple answer. I just told you I took it up as a mode of time pass. So I am going to continue doing this job till the time I don't get occupied or busy with something more important. And I also have this great plan of starting my own venture after my final exams are over. So that is one thing which may occupy me completely. And unfortunately, I cannot disclose my venture plans at this moment. Sorry. But don't worry, stay subscribed and I am going to reveal everything very soon. Am I happy with the job? Well, not really. No. I just said it is just a mode of time pass and I don't like video editing. I'm just doing it for some money and just time pass. So no, I don't like the job very much. No. And also the fact that I'm grossly underpaid. I'll come to that. I don't like video editing, that's true, but I am a pretty good editor, much better than the average ones out there. But yeah, video editing is still a pain for me, even my own videos. But no, don't worry, I won't stop bringing content for you. How am I performing in the job? Well, that's a nice question. It's like my school teacher asking me. Well, in my opinion, quite well. Although I don't have access to this influencer's analytics, but I am pretty sure that she has got a solid watch rate. Well, I mean, I'm sure her audience watches a big portion of video on average. Plus, I haven't received a single editing complaint, so that's a plus. How did I approach for this job and why I got this over all other applicants? Well, this process was very simple, but the unfortunate thing over here is that people are unaware about this. People don't use this, that's the problem. Unlike other job interviews, this influencer didn't ask for your past work. She just uploaded a video, a raw video in a Google Drive, and asked all her story viewers, she had put this on her Instagram story, she asked all her story viewers to edit just a part of it and just send it to her so that she can watch it, judge it, and she can choose accordingly. So that's what I did. I took the raw video, edited it, and sent it to her. While on the call, when almost everything had been finalized, she had herself told me that she had received a lot of requests, a lot of applicants, and her DMs were basically filled, but still she chose me over others. She didn't even enter other DMs. Well, that's the power my DM had over others. Well, it was not like I was surprised to hear this. I pretty much expected this. That is because I implemented the tactics of cold emailing. You know what's cold emailing? Cold emailing is basically when you send an email to a completely cold audience who is a complete stranger who doesn't know you. And usually the purpose of cold emailing is to convince someone or sell something. The tactic that I used was very simple. You can see a screenshot of the DM over here. I basically implemented two tactics. Number one, I wrote the entire DM in multiple paragraphs so as to make it as easy to read as possible and so that it doesn't look congested. And number two, I had put a clear headline at the top in all caps. This headline alone did most of the job as it hooked the reader into the DM, which is the influencer in this case. As I told you earlier, she had mentioned in the calls that she had received a lot of DMs. So just imagine, among so many DMs, if you see one such DM which clearly tells what it is about and which also has your name, wouldn't you open that? Definitely yes. So that's what I did. I hooked her into reading my DM over all others. Well, on top of that, I did another thing which also boosted my chances. This influencer had clearly mentioned all the applicants to submit their work. She told this on Instagram. So naturally, everyone will try submitting through her Instagram DM. But I did it a little bit different. On top of that, I also sent an email. She never spoke about the email, so naturally not many people would be submitting by email. So I did this extra bit of hard work and found out her email and sent her one. That's it. That's how I created my own advantage over all other applicants. Which is the reason I got selected. Because you never know, there might be a better video editor than me in the applicants, but still I got hired. Why I think the employer, which is the influencer over here, is a very lucky person. Well, definitely, definitely, she is very lucky. And the reason is she is getting quality video editing done on all her videos at a ridiculously cheap price. So that gets me to the next point. How much is my pay and why I'm underpaid? After looking at so many pricing of so many freelancers on Fiverr, I have understood one thing over time, that the video editing I do, I deserve at least $20 per video. At least. $20 is nothing. People literally charge a lot more than that, but okay. The video editing I do, the quality of my video editing, $20-$30, that should be the optimal price I should be getting per video. But unfortunately, you'll be surprised, you'll be stunned to hear what I get paid. But yeah, that rate of $20 to $30 is reasonable in India, not outside, because outside in United States of America and the whole world, in the expensive countries, in the top tier countries, it should be like $50 per video. Sometimes I think I should have just freelanced on Fiverr. Well, I do freelance on Fiverr, but I've stopped everything right now. And no, I didn't do video editing on Fiverr. No. The influencer is having a gala time getting attention holding videos done by me at super cheap prices. Damn me, why did I charge so less? But at the end of the day, I cannot blame the influencer for not paying me enough. It's my fault, completely my fault. I am to blame for this. Nobody else is responsible for this. My fault. So finally revealing my pay, I am making a little less than $10 per video. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. $10 really? And in total that comes out to 5,000 rupees per month, which is around $69 per month. But this is ridiculously cheap. I am to blame for this. I am. The reason why I say I am to blame for this, I am responsible for this, is because before getting onto the call, I had no idea about the rates in Indian market. Like now I know because I've got some experience, but back then I had no idea. All I knew that the pricing rates in India are way cheaper than in United States of America. USA clients and international clients are willing to pay a lot more for the services, but in India everything is cheap, unfortunately. So at the end of the day, $69 per month or 5,000 rupees per month, that's not very bad for a 17-year-old guy, but looking at the services I'm giving, that's super low. So coming to the most exciting part, why I thought that I'm going to get fired. But yeah, at the end of the day, I got to know that I am not getting fired. That's good news. This happened in the 3rd week, if I'm not wrong. The influencer usually records and sends me the video 48 hours prior to the upload day. But on week 3, she didn't do so. She sent me the video just the previous night, which was like 18 hours before the upload time. But I did not have 18 hours in hand. That's because I was just going to sleep at night when I received it. And I clearly said that in such a short amount of time, I won't be either keep up the quality of the video or I won't be able to deliver. That's when she said that it's okay, just tell me if you cannot do it. I was really surprised at this reply. The reason being that I knew that I was the only video editor she had and she was uploading all my edited videos to her YouTube. So I was kind of surprised that if I don't do it, then who will be doing it? So that made me to forcefully say a yes, because already I had got a glimpse of the job getting out of my hand. But that was not it. I said yes, I can do it, and I did it. I preserved the quality and I delivered on time. But surprisingly, she didn't upload my edited video. I don't know why this happened. I didn't even ask. Someone else had edited the video that she uploaded. I don't know who. And that's when I thought that I'm almost fired, because she had got a new video editor. But fortunately, that didn't happen. As usual, she sent me the next raw video of the next upload, and I edited this one and delivered it on time. And this time, once again, it was my video which had been uploaded. So fortunately, my edited video was uploaded and I didn't get a fired notice. I'm still doing the job, by the way. And coming to the last question of this video, will I quit this job? Well, at some point of time, definitely yes, but that's not anytime soon. I plan to keep on doing this job as long as I can. At least, as I said, I don't get occupied with other important things. And as I said, I have some venture plans in mind which I plan to start once my final exams get over, or if it gets cancelled if I'm lucky. And if things don't go wrong, it will take up a lot of my time and will generate a lot more income to me also. So that's when I will probably quit this job. But yeah, that's only if things don't go wrong. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, go and smash the hell out of the like button. It will mean a lot. And subscribe to the channel if you're new, because every single week I bring out at least one video that has to do with investing, finance, e-commerce and that kind of stuff.